Good afternoon, I'm Joanne, and we are the latest 200 YTT graduates. Today we will be leading this IG Live yoga class. This is a beginner-friendly class. For intermediate and advanced students, we will provide options. So please ready and prepare 2 blocks and 1 small towel for the class. We'd hope you enjoy this 1-hour practice with us. Any injuries or pregnancies that I should be aware of? If no, we'll start the class. Sit in a comfortable cross-leg position, palms on your knees, sit tall, relax your shoulders, close your eyes. We'll start with 2 deep breaths. Inhale and exhale. 1 more deep inhale and long exhale. We'll start with a breathing practice, diaphragmatic breathing. During inhalation, we count 6 counts and expand our belly. And during exhalation, we count 6 counts and deflate our belly. You may bring your right palm on top of your belly to feel the expansion and deflation. We'll start by inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep your eyes closed. We'll continue this breathing practice in the next minute. Count mentally. Make this your last breath. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back to normal breathing, palms in your heart center. We'll start the class by 1 Om chant. Inhale. Rub your palms to generate some heat. Put it over your closed eyes. Gently open your eyes, palms in heart center. Namaste. Rest your palms back to your knees. We'll start with some neck stretches. Inhale, bring your chin up to the sky, look up. Exhale, right ear to right shoulder. I'll be mirroring you. And chin to chest. Left ear to left shoulder. We'll do 5 big circles in this direction. Do it nice and slow. You may keep your eyes closed while rotating your neck. Every time when you bring your chin up to the ceiling, you inhale. When your chin comes down to your chest, you exhale. You may feel sensations on your neck muscles. Try to stop at places where you feel tightness. Let it stretch out and continue the rotation. Do it slowly and draw bigger circles with your neck. Keep breathing. Relax your shoulders. After completing 5 rounds, bring back your neck to a neutral position. We'll do the other side. Inhale, chin up, look up. Exhale, left ear to left shoulder. Chin to chest. Right ear to right shoulder. And draw 5 big circles in this side. Do it slowly with breathing. Inhale when you look up, and exhale when you look down. Bring your neck back to neutral after you have completed the rounds, and open your eyes. Next, we're doing seated spinal twist. Inhale, bring your right palm behind your hip on the mat, left palm on your right knee. First, inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, twist to the right hand side. Walk your right palm further for a deeper twist. Inhale, lengthen spine again. Exhale, push away the knee and twist more. Eventually, look to the back of the room. Ground your hip bones and draw your knees back to the mat. Keep twisting on every exhale. One more breath here. Deep inhale, lengthen spine, and exhale, twist deeper. Slowly come back to center. We'll do the other side. Inhale, left palm behind your hip on the mat, right palm on your left knee. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, twist to the left hand side. Walk further with your left palm, and exhale, push away the knee and twist more. Look to the back of the room and stay here for 2 more breaths. Every inhale, you lengthen your spine. Every exhale, push away the knee and twist deeper. One more breath here. Deep inhale, long exhale. Slowly come back to neutral, and we'll go to tabletop position. First, check your alignment. Your shoulder should be above your wrists. Palms are shoulder width distance. Hips should be above your knees. Knees are hip width distance. And we'll do a few rounds of cat-cow here. Inhale, drop your belly, chest up, chin up, and look up. Exhale, round your back, chin to chest. Push away the mat and protract your scapula. Inhale, drop your belly, chin up, look up. Exhale, round your back, protract your scapula, chin to chest. Inhale, drop your belly, open up your chest, look up. Exhale, round your back, protract your scapula, chin to chest. 2 more rounds. Inhale, drop your belly, open chest, look up. Exhale, round your back, protract scapula, chin to chest. Last one, drop your belly. Inhale, look up. Exhale, round your back, chin to chest. Slowly come back to neutral spine. We'll do thread the needle. First, start with our right palm. Inhale, bring your right palm up, open up, and look up. Exhale, thread your right palm under your left. Bring your right shoulder down to the mat. Pause here for 1 second. Inhale, push on your left palm and twist. Look to the ceiling. You can keep your left palm on the mat or wrap it behind your back, or even extend it over your knees for deeper stretch. Every exhale, push on your right shoulder and twist deeper. We'll stay here for 2 breaths. Inhale and exhale, twist. One more deep inhale, exhale, twist deeper. Slowly bring your left palm beside your head, push up, go back to tabletop position. Let's do the other side. Inhale, left palm up, open up, and look up to the ceiling. Exhale, bring your left shoulder down, thread it through under your right palm. And pause here for 1 second. And in the next exhale, push on your right palm, twist, and look up to the ceiling. Choose your option that you did on the other side for your right palm. You can extend it overhead, keep it where it is, or wrap it behind the back. Every exhale, push away the left shoulder and twist deeper. 2 more breaths here. Inhale and exhale. Deep inhale and long exhale, twist. Slowly bring your right palm back on the mat, push up. We'll go back to tabletop position.
Now exhale, push yourself back to downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg forward. Exhale, left leg forward, standing forward fold. Inhale, raise your arms up. Exhale, hands in prayer. So now we'll do 1 round of sun salutation and 1 round of standing sequence. So for the first round, we'll do it slightly slower. So focus on your breathing and mind-muscle connection. Let's start now. Inhale, go all the way up. Exhale, fold forward. For the first few standing forward folds, slightly bend your knees. Walk them slightly side to side. You can also hug your elbows and rock side to side. Feel your hamstring. If they're tight, bend more the knees. Target to have the chest closer to the thighs. 1 more breath here. Place your hands back to the mat. Inhale, right leg back. Exhale, left leg back to downward facing dog. Inhale, shift forward to plank. Now in your plank, protract your scapula, have a strong leg. Try to touch your big toes together. Have your wrist and shoulder alignment. Exhale, knee, chest, chin down. Inhale, slide forward to an easy cobra by bending your elbows for the first round. Exhale, push yourself back to downward facing dog. Have a few breaths here in your downward facing dog. Push your hands firmly on the ground, externally rotate them, so that you can open up your shoulder, internal rotate your thighs, engage more your hamstrings, stretch them well to an anterior pelvic tilt. Inhale, right leg forward to support the lunge, left leg forward, standing forward fold. Inhale, go all the way up. Exhale, hands in prayer. Inhale, raise arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Standing forward fold. Inhale, left leg back. Exhale, right leg back, downward facing dog. Inhale, shift forward to plank. Exhale, knee, chest, chin down. Ashtanga Namaskara. Inhale, slide forward to Cobra. You can straighten your hands this time. Exhale, push yourself back, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg step forward. Exhale, right leg step forward. Inhale, go all the way up. Exhale, hands in prayer. Inhale, go all the way up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, right leg back. Exhale, left leg back to downward facing dog. And we'll now do a standing sequence. Inhale, right leg forward, hands up, warrior one. Your back leg turn 45 degrees out. Tuck your tailbone. Inhale to lengthen even more. Exhale. Inhale, turn yourself to the left hand side to warrior two. Have your front knee bend 90 degrees, back leg strong. Now inhale, palms up, reverse warrior. Right hand over your ears, left hand on the shin. Inhale back to warrior two. Exhale, gaze forward. Inhale to triangle pose by straightening your front leg and your right hand lower. Left hand raise all the way up. Gaze at the ceiling. As you inhale, lengthen a little bit more. Exhale, turn more to the ceiling. Inhale back to warrior two. Exhale to lower down your legs a little bit more to 90 degrees. Now, right elbow touching lower to the right knee to an extended side angle. By left arms extending over the ears, extended side angle. Inhale to lengthen even more. Exhale, turn to the ceiling even more, gazing up, open up the shoulders. Now we come into a bind. Thread your right arm under, left hand catches at the back. You can use a towel if you have very tight shoulders, or if you are more flexible, you can try catching the wrist. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, turn more. Open up the shoulder, actively pushing away your right knee. Inhale, left leg step forward. Exhale, shift your body weight to the left hand side and come up to bird of paradise. Find your balance. If you have a good stretch today, you can even straighten your legs. Very good, Emily. Take your time. Left leg press firmly on the floor, straighten the leg. Exhale, right leg come back to the ground. Inhale, left leg back. Hands beside your leg to a pyramid pose by straightening your right leg. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold forward. 2 breaths here. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold deeper. Relax the neck, square your hips. As you exhale, right leg back, push yourself back to downward facing dog. Hands push strongly against the floor. Have 5 breaths here. Take a rest. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Externally rotate your hands. Internally rotate your thighs. Hip bones pointing up to create this anterior pelvic tilt to engage more your hamstring. Heels grounded on the floor. Keep breathing. Your toes can slightly come off the mat so that they shift more the weight to the heels. So we come to another side. Inhale, left leg forward. Raise your hands, warrior 1. Back leg 45 degrees out. Inhale, warrior 2, turn yourself to the right hand side. As you exhale, front leg 90 degrees, sit lower. Inhale, reverse your palms up, reverse warrior. Left arms over the ears, right hands on the shin. Inhale, back to warrior 2. Exhale, sit lower. Inhale, shift forward to triangle pose. Straighten your front leg. Gaze at the ceiling, right hand also pointing to the ceiling. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist deeper. Inhale, come back to warrior 2. Exhale, sit lower the front leg. Very good, Nick. Good work. Inhale, left elbow to the left inner thigh to extend the side angle by extending your right arms over the ears. On your next inhale, binding, thread your left arm under your legs, right arm catches behind. Open up the chest by inhaling. Inhale, right leg forward. Exhale, shift your body weight to the right hand side. And at your next inhale, come up to bird of paradise. Find your balance here. Straighten your legs if you have one. Strong legs. Exhale, left leg down. Right leg back. Straighten your front leg to a pyramid pose. Hands beside your left leg. Stretch your hamstrings well, squaring your hips. Try not to round your back too much. Exhale, push yourself back to downward facing dog.
Next part of the flow, we will be focusing on the hips. Take a deep inhale in your down dog and a long exhale. A few more deep breaths here. Catch your breath after the standing sequence. On your next inhale, right leg up. Bend your knee, open your hip to the right side. Use your right knee to draw a few circles in the air, to the front and to the back. On your next inhale, right leg forward to the right side of the right palm into a lizard pose. For the first few breaths, stay active. You may put your back knee down, shift your body weight to the front and to the back, to the left and to the right. Now stay still. Check your alignment in the lizard pose. Your front knee vertically stacked on the front heel. Press your front foot firmly on the mat. Engage your glutes. Now straighten the back knee. Back toe firmly touch on the ground. Shift your body weight more to the lower body. Feel light on your palms, fingertips on the palm. Now take an inhale. Stretch forward your both arms. Long torso. Engage your quads. Engage your glutes. We stay for 2 more breaths here. And exhale, palms down. Back knee down. Nice job. Open the right knee. Use your right palm to push your right knee away. Stretch the inner side of the right thigh. 1 more inhale. And exhale, push your right knee further away. Sink your left hip down. Inhale, slowly come back to the center. Next, we will stretch the quad of the back leg. If you have sensitive knees, use a small towel folded into a knee pad. Put it on the back of your back knee. Bend your back knee. Inhale, right arm up. Draw a big circle to the back. Grab your back foot. And take another inhale. As you exhale, push your foot to the hips. Feel the stretch on the quad. 1 more inhale, and exhale, push further to the hips. You may slightly tuck your tailbone here to feel more stretch on the quad. Inhale, slowly release the lower foot. Walk your front foot to the center of the 2 palms, in between the palms. Inhale, slide your front heel forward. Exhale, sit your hip back to a half split. In your half split, square your hips. Draw the front leg back. Front toes pointing to the ceiling. Front heel heavy on the mat. Take an inhale. Tailbone point to the ceiling, lengthen the torso. And exhale, bow forward. If you have the range, walk your palms further to the top of the mat. Take another inhale. And exhale, bend deeper, belly close to the thigh. If front split is in your practice, go ahead, slide your front foot forward into your Hanumanasana, full split. Or feel comfortable, just stay in a half split. In your full split, shift your body weight more to the left hip. Feel the stretch on the left hip flexor. Two more deep breaths here. Point and flex the front toes to feel more on the hamstring. Slowly exit from the pose and go back to downward facing dog. Tether your legs here. You may feel the difference between the 2 sides. And now let's work on the left side. Inhale, left leg up. Bend your knee, open the hip to the left side, and draw a few circles with your left knee to the front and to the back. On your next inhale, left leg forward to the left side of the left palm. Again, shift your lizard forward and back here. Stay active for the first few breaths. To the left and to the right. Check that your front knee is vertically stacked on the front heel. Front foot firmly pressing on the mat. Sink the hips lower. And straighten your back knee, strong back leg. Back toe firmly touch the ground. Engage the glutes, strong lower body. Shift your body weight to the legs, fingertips on the mat. Take an inhale, stretch the arms forward, reach forward. Lengthen your spine. Don't skip leg day. One more breath here. And exhale, palm down, back knee down. Nice job. Open the left knee, left palm push the left knee away. Feel the inner thigh stretch. Long inhale, and as you exhale, push the left knee forward to the side. Inhale, slowly come back to the center. Bend the back knee. Left arm forward. Inhale, draw a big circle to the back. Hold the back foot. Take an inhale and exhale, push the back foot to the hips. Feel the stretch on the right quad this time. Another inhale. Sink the hip lower and exhale, push the foot more. Inhale, slowly release. Front foot to the center in between the palms. Inhale, slide your front heel forward. Exhale, sit the hip back into half split. Point the front toes to the ceiling, front heel heavy on the mat. Take an inhale, tailbone to the ceiling, lengthen the torso, and exhale, bow forward. Take the same variation as you did as the other side. If you are in full split, this time shift your body weight more to the right side. Feel the stretch on the right hip flexor. Two more breaths in your full split. Slowly exit from the pose. And let's meet in downward facing dog.
Take a few breaths here at your downward facing dog. Let's check our alignment here. Our palm should be shoulder width apart, index fingers pointing towards the front of your mat, pressing firmly down on your mat. Your feet should be hip width apart. When you inhale, draw your shoulders up and away from the spine. Keep your shoulders broad. And when you exhale, root your heels down on the mat. From here, we'll do 2 rounds of half vinyasa. So feet together. In your next inhale, shift your weight forward, shoulders above your wrists, into Phalakasana plank. Here, protract your shoulders, tailbones down, lower ribs in, hug your inner thighs together. Keep shifting your weight forward.
In your next exhale, bend your elbows at a 90 degree, lower down your upper body, upper arms parallel to the ground into Chaturanga Dandasana. Draw your navels in, don't let your hips sink, hug your inner thighs in, hold here for one more breath. In your next inhale, shift your upper body forward, push your chest forward into upward facing dog. Hips off the ground, your feet, top of the feet touching the ground, toes pointing towards the ends of your mat. In your next exhale, tuck your toes. Use your abdominals to help you to push the hips back up into downward facing dog. Stay here for a few breaths. We check our alignment again. Our feet should be hip width apart, arms shoulder width apart. This time, when we inhale, see if you can really press with your arms and lengthen both sides of your body long. And when you exhale, press the chest towards the leg. Inhale, push with your arms. Exhale, press the chest towards your leg. One more. Inhale, push. Exhale, press your chest. Second round of your half vinyasa. So now feet together. Take an inhale, shift your weight forward into plank, shoulders above wrists. Hug your lower ribs in, hug your inner thighs. In your next exhale, bend your elbows at a 90 degree into Chaturanga Dandasana. Upper arms parallel to the ground, hold it strong. Inhale, push your chest forward into your upward facing dog. This time, in your next inhale, see if you can pull with your arms a little bit more. Send your chest more forward. Your legs are engaged, active. Quads and glutes are both working together, holding you up. Lift the hips up. In your next exhale, tuck your toes. Use your abs to lift your hips up back into your downward facing dog. Take a few breaths here. Think again about the alignment of your downward facing dog. You can walk your dog here, left your right, right to left. Now we are going to do side plank, one round each side. When you're ready, feet together, inhale, shift your weight forward into plank. This time, we shift our weight towards our right side. Roll your outer edge of your right feet onto the mat. Stack both of your feet together. Raise the hips up. Your ankles or big toes are touching together. And if you are balancing, you can raise your arms up as well. If you feel you're a little bit wobbly, you can lower your bottom knee down for support. But don't forget to keep your hips up. In your next exhale, bring your top arms back to the mat. Push yourself back into downward facing dog. Rest. Let's do the other side. Feet together, inhale into plank, shoulders above wrists. This time we'll shift our weight into the left side. So left arm pressing into the mat. Roll your outer edge of your left feet on the ground. Stack your feet together. Lift your upper arms towards the ceiling. Keep your fingers active here. Engage your forearm muscles to protect your wrist. And if you take an easier option last time round, you can lower down your bottom knee. If you're feeling comfortable here, you can gently turn your head and gaze up to the ceiling. As you exhale, lower down your top arm onto the mat, push back into downward facing dog. You can walk your feet towards your head, your palms, and sit down. Now I'm going to demonstrate what we are going to do next. We are going to do a series of poses from cradle to campus, and if it is in your practice, feel free to go into the 8th angled pose. So how do we do the cradle? You can have both legs out, raise one of your feet towards yourself, externally rotate your knees towards outside, put your foot into the crest of your opposite arms, and wrap your lower leg like this. You can shake sideways, left and right and left. This will loosen your hip, glutes, and quads. Once you're ready, keep your leg lifted. Hold your outer edge of the feet with your opposite palms. Thread your arms in the same side. Press into your mat. In an exhale, see if you can straighten your leg by pulling your opposite arms. Stay here. Really press through the arms that you are pressing on the ground, because you can take it as a leverage to see if you can send your chest a little bit more forward and your thigh a little bit more back to have a better stretch. So here you're in a campus. You can actually bend your knee or straighten your knee. It's your choice. From here, as you exhale, bend your knees on the shoulder. Make sure your legs is as high up as your shoulder as possible. Press both of your palms next to your hip. If everybody's body structure is different, if you find it hard to lift up, you can use 2 blocks at the side to help you. So from here, press with your arms. Round your back, engage your core, and lift your hip back and up. If you're feeling strong, you can lift up the other leg as well. And if it is in your practice, hold your ankle, shift into chaturanga arms, into 8th angle pose. Gently come back and sit back down. That's one side. So if you guys are ready, let's start. So both legs out. Bring your right leg towards your chest. Bring it up. Externally rotate your knee towards outside. Your foot pressing against the opposite elbow. Wrap it around. Rock. Side to side, left and right, right and left. And here comes the fun part. Keep your leg lifted. Hold your foot with hold the outer edge of the foot with the opposite hand. Thread through your arms and press it onto the ground. And inhale, pull your legs straight. As I heard a few bones cracking, but it's okay. When you're ready, exhale, bend your knees. Make sure that your legs are as high as possible towards your shoulders. Both palms pressing against the mat. Lift your hips up and back, round your back, engage your core. And see if in the next inhale, you can just lift your other leg up as well. And of course, if it is in your practice, go into your 8th angle pose here. Hold for a few more breaths. If you're in your 8th angle, slowly exit by lifting your upper body up and place your hips down. Everyone else, just sit down. Straighten your legs. Shake it up a little bit. It should be burning right now. So we have 2 sides of the body, and obviously now we have to do the left side. So bend your left leg, bring it towards your chest. Take it. Externally rotate it, knee to the outer side. Put your feet against the elbow, opposite elbow. Wrap it. We rock sideways. Once you're ready, grab your feet with your opposite hand, the outer edge of the feet. Thread it through. Put it as high up as possible on top of shoulders. Press with your arms on the ground. Pull, inhale, pull with the other arm. Straighten your leg. Breathe. See if you can send your chest a little bit more forward and pull your legs more back. Release, bend your knee on the shoulders. Press both palms on the mat. Next inhale, lift yourself up on the ground. Your heel can stay on the floor. You're already working your core and your arms here. And obviously, if you are strong, lift that legs, 8th angle. as you wish. Just one more breath here. If you're in your 8th angle, lift your upper body up, slowly sit down on the mat.
Moving on, we'll do some back bends. So now let's first warm up our lower back. Lie your belly on the mat with hands in cactus position. Your palms should be facing down and your knees should hug in with your big toes touching each other. Inhale, raise your upper body, your chest and arms up together with your legs off the floor. Exhale, lower down. We'll do 9 more reps here. Inhale up, squeeze your glutes, exhale down. Inhale up, squeeze your shoulder blades, exhale down. Inhale up, squeeze your inner thigh, exhale down. Inhale up, lift higher, exhale down. Inhale up, squeeze your shoulder blades, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, squeeze your glutes, exhale down. Inhale up, squeeze your shoulder blades, lift higher, exhale down. Inhale up, engage your lower trap as well, exhale down. Inhale up, squeeze your glutes, inner thigh touching, exhale down. Inhale up, let's squeeze in more. We'll hold here for 10 seconds. Hug in your knees. Knees should be locked, big toes touching each other. 3 more seconds to go. Lift your upper body higher. Exhale down, release. Take 2 deep breaths here. We're doing some great job to our lower back. Now press your palms and tuck your toes. Come back to a downward facing dog. Take 1 more deep breath here. And now put your right hand towards your in between your palms and put your left foot together. So come back to a forward bend and seated. To get ready for our wheel pose, we'll do a supported bridge. Use a block with you and put the block under your sacrum. So your sacrum is the bone sticking out, which is above your hip. It's not your lower back. First, we will lie on our mat with our heels moving towards our hip, fingers barely touching our heels. Next, we'll lift our hips up, inhale, and then we will put our block under our sacrum. After that, release your hand, release your feet to feel that your weight is sinking down. So let's do it together. Get ready a block. Move your heels towards your hip, fingers barely touching your heels, heels hip width distance. Next, when you press on your mat, lift up your hips and move your block under your sacrum. When you feel the weight is sturdy, you can release your feet, make it straight, and feel your weight sinking in. You should feel a very deep stretch with your lower back. Get that feeling. You will feel it in your bridge pose and later on in your wheel. Take 2 deep breaths here. As we release, bring our heels close to our hip, press on our heels and remove the block. Slowly come our back down to the mat. Slowly move to your right side, roll yourself up. Next, we will do 2 rounds of wheel pose. 10 seconds, and 20 seconds. So I will first demo and then we'll do it together. You can have a sip of water with you right now. Lie on the mat. Bring your heels towards your hip. Heels hip-width distance, fingers barely touching your heels, just like when you're doing a bridge. Next, put your palms close to your ears with fingers same direction towards your toes. So when you bring your trunk up, remember to press on your feet and press of your palms and do not move them. So press and put the crown of your head on the mat. So this is stage 1. If you're a beginner, you can stay here. And if you feel you have enough strength to have your arms up, so you can press on the mat, straighten your arms. Remember, the key is to bring your chest out. If you want, you can also step in your feet one by one to give more stretch. When you count down, it's a reverse, so you can bend your elbow, slowly put the back of your head on the mat, and slowly come back down. And you can release your feet in a butterfly position. So let's do it together. Lie on your mat. Bring your heels close to your hip. Feet hip-width distance. Bring your palms above your shoulder, close to your ears, fingers towards your toes. So inhale, lift your hips up. Bring your crown of your head on the mat. Straighten your arms and press yourself up. Bring your chest out. Feel that feeling of opening your chest. Engage your lower back. Engage your glutes. 5 more seconds to go. See if you can open your chest a little bit more. Release. Slowly bend your elbow, put the back of your head down, and roll yourself down on the mat. Rest here with a butterfly leg. Take 2 deep breaths. Now we'll do the second round in 20 seconds. So bring your best in this practice. Bring your heels towards your hip. Get the setup. Hands close to ears. Fingertips towards the same direction of your toes. Now press your palm and your feet firmly on the mat. Bring yourself up. You can lift your heels up and walk towards your fingertips if you want more stretch. Feel your chest opening. Your neck should be relaxed. Three more seconds to hold. Feel that there is an energy pulling you towards the ceiling and towards the front. Now walk yourself out and slowly bend your elbow and put your hands down. Now you can hug your knees and rock side by side. Give yourself a little hug. Everyone did a great job in the wheel pose. Now roll yourself to the right and slowly come back up. Now grab a towel with you. Next, we'll do some chest opening. So grab a towel, hold it in your right hand. We can do it together. And bend your right elbow. For your left hand, put it under your scapular and hold the other end of the towel. Make sure your elbow is close to your ear and is straight. Now,
you can extend your elbow and give a good shoulder flexion. Okay. Inhale, back. Exhale, extend. Inhale, bend. Exhale, extend. Inhale, bend. Exhale, extend. Inhale, bend. Let's do the other side. So use your left hand to hold your towel and bring it to the back of your head. Next, use your right hand to hold the other edge of the towel. So again, inhale, extend. Exhale, bend. Exhale, extend. Inhale, bend. Exhale, extend. Inhale, bend. Exhale, extend. Inhale, bend. So for both sides of our shoulder, we did 5 rounds of chest opening. Now we can put down our towel. Next, we'll prepare for mermaid and also our king pigeon pose. So first, we can do it together. So palms on the mat. Come to a downward facing dog. Raise your left leg up and bring your left feet close to your right wrist. And put your right knee down. Flat your feet and come up to a seated pigeon. If you need more stability, you can use a block to hold it on your left side. Or you can reduce the angle of your left feet. Next, we'll do a few reps of extension on our knee. And now, we will first flex our knee and hold it with our right hand. We'll bring it close to our shoulder and extend. 1 rep. And second rep, close to your shoulder and extend. Bring it close to your shoulder and extend. For the last round, bring it close to your shoulder and use your left hand to hold your feet. Use your right elbow to lock your feet. Inhale, raise your left hand up and come to a bind. Make sure you're putting your chest up and keep breathing here. We'll hold here for 2 seconds for 2 breaths. Next, we can release our feet on the mat. Stay here, and we will do a king pigeon pose with a towel. So we can do it together, where you can have your towel on your right hand and bring it to a loop. So hold the towel with your palm facing up in a loop and bend your knee and make sure your feet is flexed and loop your towel on the feet and bring it close to your shoulder where you rotate your elbow up. So remember to bring your feet close to your shoulder and rotate up. We'll hold here for 2 deep breaths. If you want, you can walk close on your towel. Make sure your hip is squared. Try to bring your right hip down. When you release, rotate your elbow down and pull your feet back and release the towel. Now we'll do the other side. Come back to a downward facing dog. And now raise your right feet up and touch your right feet towards your left wrist. Put your left knee down. Come to a seated pigeon pose. Next, you may want to use a block. And now, we will use our left hand to hold our left feet, bend your left elbow, and put your feet closer to your shoulder. And now you can extend your knee and pull it towards your shoulder and extend and pull it close to your shoulder. Now use your right hand to hold your feet and open your left arm and lock it with your elbow. Come to a bind with your left arm and your right hand. Face to the left side, and we will count here for 2 deep breaths. Make sure your chest is opening. Now release. Slowly release your bind and your feet towards the back. Next, let's have our towel ready in a loop. Bend your left knee. Bring it close to your shoulder. With the loop, you should be holding it with your right hand. Pull your feet towards your shoulder and rotate your elbow up. Look towards the mirror. We'll hold here for 2 breaths. Give a good shoulder flexion. And now we can release. Slowly rotate our elbow down and put our feet back.
Wonderful job, everyone. Now we're coming into the cool down part of our practice. So let's lie down on our back. Hug your knees to your chest. And rock side to side. I'm going to release any tension that you have in your back as you did a lot of back bends and a lot of hard work. Deep inhale and long exhale. Now straighten your legs. On the next exhale, let's release your arms to a cactus position. So bring your arms into cactus. Inhale, lift your legs up. We're going into reclined eagle spinal twist. And bring your right leg over your left leg and right toes underneath your left ankle. Gently bring your legs down to your left side and look to your right. Deep inhale and long exhale. On each exhale, feel your right shoulder blades get closer to the mat. Your legs get closer to the left side of your body. You should be feeling the stretch very deeply in your lower back. You should feel it in your spine as well as your shoulders. Take a few more breaths here. Pay attention to your breath. On the next inhale, lift your legs up, unwrap them, lift them up to the ceiling. And let's do the other side. This time, left leg over your right leg, left toes underneath your right ankle. Bring your legs gently down to your right side and look to your left. Remember to maintain your breath here. Bring your left shoulder closer to the mat. Aim to bring your legs closer to the right side. Option to take your hand to press your legs into the mat as well. We'll stay here for a few more breaths. Let's inhale, lift your legs back up, unwrap them. Slowly extend your legs and push yourself back up slowly into a comfortable seated position. Let's keep it with our legs stretched out in front of you and your toes should be flexed. On our next inhale, reach your arms up overhead. Suck in your navel. We're going to go into a seated forward bend. Exhale, reach for your outside of your toes. For each exhale, try to bring your head closer to your toes. And on the next inhale, bring your elbows in and pull towards your foot. If you're feeling your hamstrings are quite tight, option to first bend your knees, bring your chest towards your thighs, and wiggle your toes out. And that way, if your hamstrings are feeling tight, this should feel like a better stretch. On each exhale, aim to bring your chest closer to your thighs. Deep inhale and long exhale. Last few breaths here. You should be feeling the stretch in your back as well as your hamstrings. Inhale, slowly raise your torso back up into a seated position. We're going to go into a side straddle stretch. So turn to the left side of the classroom. Open your legs out into as wide a V as possible, so outwards towards each side of the classroom. For our side straddle stretch, make sure that your knees are pointed towards the ceiling, your toes are flexed. On the next inhale, again, suck in your navel, elongate your spine, and exhale, fall forward to the left side. So bring your left arm to the outside of your left foot, and your right arm up overhead. On each exhale, twist your lower rib cage to the front, the upper rib cage back, depress your scapulas, look up, and open up through the chest cavity. Remember to maintain your breath here. On each exhale, bring your head closer to your calves. You should feel this stretch in your adductors as well as your obliques and your chest. Continue to maintain your breath. Last few breaths here. Inhale, raise back up to the neutral center position. Once again, we're going to go into the other side. So inhale, raise your arms up to the sky, grow that spine tall, and exhale, fall forward to the right. Bringing your right hand to the outside of your right foot, left arm up overhead to your toes. If you can bring your right elbow to the inside of your right knees. Remember to shift your chest cavity open by bringing your left rib cage up, right rib cage forward, and depress your scapulas. Bring your shoulders away from your ears. On the next exhale, feel your torso fall closer to your legs. Deep inhale and long exhale. Last few breaths. Inhale, lift your body up to the center. One last stretch for a seated forward bend. So inhale, suck in your navel, engage your core, lift up. And exhale, fall forward. Option 1, to either go onto your forearms. Option 2, if your hamstrings are feeling quite stretched, you can reach out overhead, bring your fingertips in front of you. Continue to crawl forward if that feels good in your body today. Bringing your chest to the mat or to the floor on each exhale. Remember to keep your knees pointing to the ceiling, toes flexed, to give yourself a deeper stretch. On the next inhale, gently press yourself up with your palms. Let's bring our legs back together. Hug your knees, give yourself a nice big hug. Hold the opposite ends of your elbows with the opposite palms. Pull in through the elbows, give yourself a nice big stretch here. And on the next exhale, release. We're going to go into our last and final pose before we head into Shavasana. So lie back down on your back for happy baby. Option 1. So first, lift up your legs, bend your knees. Option 1, to hold the outsides of your foot. Option 2, so you can hold the insides of your foot for a more active stretch. So in this pose, pull deeply from your elbows into the mat. Feel your knees get closer to the mat as well. Feel that relaxation in your hip flexors, in your adductors, and your shoulders. Do what you need to make sure that your body feels good before we head into Shavasana. Feel free to rock yourself in this happy baby if that feels good in your body today. Great work, everyone. And let's release our hands. Let's bring our legs out to a outstretched position. Relax. Let's head into Shavasana. Make any last adjustments that you need to make sure you're comfortable as you enter this pose. Let's bring our hands, palms facing up, next to our hips, toes stretched out. Let's do a scan of our body from our head to our toes, observing how our body feels different from the start of the practice to the end with no judgment. Deep inhale. And long exhale. You may stay here in Shavasana for as long as you like. Thank you so much for joining us today for our last and final practice here for our 200-hour yoga teaching training program here at Prana Yoga. We hope you enjoyed today's flow as much as we did. We had such an amazing and transformational journey, and we hope to see you here on the mats soon. Namaste.